My name is Russell Nash, and I'm with the City of Austin Employees Retirement System, or COAERS. Today, we're talking about an important opportunity to serve. COAERS has an open position on the COAERS Board of Trustees, specifically active member place 7. If you're a full-time City of Austin employee currently participating in COAERS, this opportunity is open to you. You can decide to be a candidate for this position and run in an election to determine who will serve as our next place 7 trustee. We're actively encouraging interested employees to apply. You can find the application on our website at www.coaers.org, and the deadline to submit your application is July 1st, 2026 at 5 p.m. So again, you can find materials on our website at coaers.org, and the deadline to submit materials, your application that is July 1st, 2026 at 5 p.m. To be a candidate, you don't need any qualifications other than being an active full-time city employee participating in COAERS. That means you're an employee in a regular full-time position and paying in contributions to the plan each pay period. So let's talk a little bit about COAERS and what we do. COAERS administers retirement, disability, and death benefits to our members. We are a defined benefit retirement plan where you contribute a portion of your salary each pay period to COAERS. Our promise is that when you're eligible to retire, we pay you a guaranteed monthly retirement benefit for your lifetime. So one of the best things about a defined benefit plan like COAERS is that the ups and downs of the market do not affect the benefit promised. Once retired, you'll receive a steady monthly payment for your lifetime. Currently, we serve about 12,000 active members, and over 8,000 retirees and beneficiaries receive monthly benefits from us. We manage about $4 billion in assets to fund all the promises we currently pay to retirees and that we will pay to future retirees. There are a total of 11 trustees on our COAERS board. The trustees are made up of 3 elected active employees, and place 7 is one of these, 2 elected retirees, 2 city council appointed citizens, 1 board appointed citizen, a city manager designee, the director of finance, and a city council member. Some of the more common trustee activities include things like setting the strategic direction for the organization, adopting policies and bylaws, overseeing investments and asset allocation, approving budgets, hiring and evaluating the executive director, reviewing actuarial assumptions, and approving disability retirement applications. Serving as a trustee carries significant personal responsibility. Trustees have a fiduciary duty, the highest legal and ethical standard, and that requires them to act always in the best interest of all members and beneficiaries while adhering to state ethics requirements and the COAERS ethics policy. COAERS supports our trustees by providing extensive training opportunities to ensure everyone is well equipped to fulfill those fiduciary responsibilities. Trustees work closely with professional staff and professional advisors, like investment consultants, actuaries, auditors, and legal counsel. With the guidance of all these professionals, trustees play a critical role in safeguarding retirement benefits for you and your colleagues and future retirees. That being said, it is a commitment. We estimate that you'll spend about 15 hours per month, which includes preparing for meetings, reading board and committee materials provided prior to each meeting, attending board and committee meetings, and attending training and conferences. You should also plan on attending about 15 meetings throughout the year. This would include the full meetings of the board trustees and participation in committee, also workshops and other trustee events. As a city employee and serving as a trustee, attending those COAERS board meetings is considered work hours. COAERS publishes our schedule of meetings in December for the upcoming year so that trustees can work with their supervisor and staff to structure their work to allow attendance at all the COAERS events. So now let's talk about how to apply for the open active member place 7 position. To apply, you must be a current active COAERS member. Again, that's a full-time employee, and be actively contributing to the plan, not on a leave of absence. There is one additional restriction for this election, and that Employees from the Austin Transportation and Public Works Department and Austin Energy are not eligible for this election since those departments are already represented on the board. So again, employees from Austin Transportation and Public Works and employees from Austin Energy are not eligible for this election. The term for this position will run from September 2026 through December 2027. Again, applications are due July 1st of 2026 at 5 p.m. You'll submit an application and a candidate disclosure form via email to us. There will also be a candidate training workshop in early July that'll give you a deeper understanding of the role, and you'll have an opportunity to even withdraw after the training if you choose. The broader election cycle includes ballots being distributed in mid-July. Voting will occur in August. Voting ends on September the 4th. Votes will be tabulated, and then candidates will be notified of results on September the 11th. This new term begins in September, as I mentioned before. And of course, we'll have board and committee meetings finishing out the year in the months of October, November, and December. So if you're interested in being a candidate and running, here's what to do next. First, visit our website, coaers.org. That's www.coaers.org. Download the application and the disclosure forms, complete them and sign them, and submit them by email before the deadline, again, July 1st, 2026 at 5 p.m., and the email is included in the materials. You can also include a digital passport-style photo if you'd like. So, I'd like to close by saying this is a unique opportunity to make a real difference. Serving on the COAERS board allows you to represent your peers, strengthen the retirement system, and play a role in decisions that affect thousands of city employees and retirees. So, thanks for your time.